What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52, just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up, flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of anybody. You might be a fan of the Titans, Patriots. You might be a fan of the Bills. You might be a fan of the Texans. Hit the subscribe button anyway. Hit that like button anyway, because we talk football, period, baby. But anyway, reason why we're here, if y'all haven't watched the Titans versus Patriots preview, we're doing stuff a little different this go round. We doing previews of all the playoff games this week. Since I did the Titans and the Patriots game, I'm gonna stay with the AFC, and they play Saturday anyway, and I'm gonna stick around and I'm gonna go ahead and do Bills versus Texans preview for the Bills versus the Texans game, man. This is a big game. Two good teams, man. These teams are not slouches. They're not a team that made it to the playoffs by default. No shade to the Philadelphia Eagles, but I'm just saying. But anyway. Let's go and jump into it, man. Keys to this game, man. We talking about keys to this game. We talking about offense, defense. I'm just gonna be everywhere, man. I'm just gonna be everywhere. I jot down some things, man. Just looked at some stuff, man. One of the biggest keys to this game right here with the Bills versus the Texans is Darius White versus Nuke Hobson, man. If you like football, if you like watching receivers and DBs go at it, man, watch these two when they play, man. Mr. White has been having a pretty good season, and this could be his game where he proves that, where he just really shows the world that, hey, I'm elite. I'm really like an elite corner. So you got to watch that matchup right there. And then with Nuke Hobson, man, you already know what it is with Hobson, man. Dude not no slouch at all. He is a baller. I mean, man, dude will give you a hard time. I'm just being real. He will give you a hard time. If you remember, I believe that was 2 years ago when Baltimore played against Houston, man. We was holding him so much. And when I say holding, I'm talking about like holding. Like the call holding, but it wasn't getting called. That we tore his jersey. His jersey was ripped up. And there was another fact that I found out. John Gruden was saying, that's how you know it's been a little while, because John Gruden was doing Monday Night Football then. John Gruden had pointed out that Hobson plays 99% of the snaps in the game, as in he don't get out the game. Well conditioned dude, just overall baller. I like Davis White though, man. So he aggressive, man. Tough young guy, and he young. That's another thing. He's young. I think he's like 24 years old. That's gonna be a good matchup, man. That's gonna be something to really keep your eye on. Whoever win this matchup right there here can pretty much make and break who wins this game, because it's that important. Because if you can't contain Nuke against Houston, then you're gonna have a hard time. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop him. You can only contain him. That's just being real. The next thing I want to talk about is Houston defense as far as they pass defense. Now, one thing you got to remember is Josh Allen is not the most accurate quarterback in the world. He's not the most accurate quarterback in the world, but he has times where he showed that he can throw the ball accurately. But this week right here, he's going against a pass defense that's not that good. Their pass defense, I forgot what they ranked in the league, but they was giving up 270 yards a game. They just not really a good pass defense, man. Their defense is their strength is in the run defense. But something that you just gotta think about when it comes to their pass defense is you seen what a mobile quarterback did to them when we played with Lamar. Now, am I saying Lamar Jackson is Josh Allen? No. But at the same time, Josh Allen is pretty doggone mobile. And one thing that mobile quarterbacks, when you're playing against mobile quarterbacks, it help get you wide open receivers, because they extend the play, and you can only cover these NFL receivers for so long. And with them not being the best coverage team, man, they're gonna have to really put some pressure on Josh Allen. Because if they let him be able to move around and run around and get some guys open, get Cole Beasley open, John Brown open, then Houston's gonna have a hard time with it. So look for Josh Allen to try to extend plays and try to make it happen for his team, man. Because just traditional 3-step drop, 4-step drop, throwing it on time and stuff like that, that's not really Josh Allen game. His accuracy is not that on point yet. He do better at living and stuff like that. Um, but one thing is Houston got a big plus with JJ Watt coming back. So since I'm bringing up JJ Watt, let's go talk about the next thing, man. The next thing on both sides, as far as Houston and Buffalo, is both sides on the defensive side, they both got to pressure the quarterback. They both got to pressure the quarterback. 5 out of the 6 losses that Houston has had, Deshaun Watson was sacked 3 times or more. 3 times or more. 2 of those games, I believe he got sacked like 5 times. But 5 of their 6 losses, Deshaun Watson was sacked a lot. So guess what Buffalo need to do? Shaq Lawson and all them guys, they got to go put some pressure on Deshaun Watson because that's one of the biggest keys of beating Houston. But guess what? At the same time, same thing Houston got to do on the other side because they got to pressure Josh Allen. What did I just say earlier when I was talking about his passing? He's not that accurate of a passer. What can you do to make a quarterback that's not as accurate be even more, even more inaccurate? Rush him. Put pressure on him. When Buffalo played Baltimore, we was putting a lot of pressure on Josh Allen, and I think he went into halftime with 17 yards passing. 17 yards passing. So on both sides of the ball, man, they got to get after the passer. Which to me, I think Buffalo is better at rushing the passer this year than Houston. Houston pass defense just not that good at all. I don't know they sack numbers and stuff like that, but I know Ed Oliver and Shaq Lawson and them guys, they pretty good at rushing the passer. They get it done pretty good, man. So Deshaun gonna have to definitely use his legs and extend plays just like Josh Allen, but don't hold the ball too long. That's one thing that Deshaun Watson have a problem with is holding the ball too long. Because a lot of those times when we sacked him, when we played him, he's holding the ball for a long time. So, like I said, man, another key to it is getting pressure on the quarterbacks. Now, another thing, of course, and this is just plain football knowledge, man. Just anybody that knows a little bit of football knows this. They have to stop the run. Both defenses have to stop the run. You got Buffalo, who is like a top 5 run offense because they got the same advantage we have. They got a scrambling quarterback, and then Singletary is not a slouch. I was saying that for the preview when they got ready to play us. Singletary is not a slouch. He's more of a scat back and all that, but he's a little bit more physical than he looked too. He brings that hat. He brings that hat when he run that ball too. So Houston gonna have to slow down that running game because Buffalo offense is majority like the running game. If you stop their running game, they can't do too much of anything. Now Houston on the other end, you can stop their run game, but Deshaun Watson and the guys can still put up points. But Deshaun Watson is he's a better quarterback than Josh Allen. He better at throwing the ball. He way more accurate. So Buffalo, if I had to choose, Buffalo the one that got to get the running game going. They have to have the running game going due to the fact the way they quarterback situation. But don't sleep on Houston running game either because Carlos Hyde had over 1,000 yards this season. He had a pretty good season this year. I believe Houston is 10th in running the football, so you can't sleep on their run defense either. Buffalo just got better overall defense when you compare the two defenses, man. So I think they'll be able to handle the running game. I mean, the thing that Buffalo really got to worry about is stopping the pass attack of Houston. Houston is a passing team. I mean, even if they decent, they run the ball, they still a passing team. Deshaun Watson is a man out there. But next thing is if Will Fuller gonna play. I seen he on the injury list for a groin injury, and that's the big question mark for this game right here. This is like somebody told me this, and I had to really pay attention to it because I didn't notice it at first. People was my friend told me that when Will Fuller played for Houston is a different team, and I seen it. I actually seen it when they got Will Fuller out there, man. They're a complete different team. But when they don't have him out there, man, they bad. They bad without him. Not bad, but they way worse. Will Fuller is a deep threat, and he just put a different aspect on that team. When you got somebody like Nuke, that's just a complete receiver. They can run everything. So they need Will for this game right here. They gotta have Will out there. especially if Buffalo gonna have their best corner on Nuke. So just gotta wait to see what the injury report look like. He's still showing up on the injury report with a groin injury, and he didn't play the last 2 games, but maybe he will play. But overall, me personally, I believe that the Buffalo Bills will win this game, even though Houston has the better quarterback. I feel like Buffalo got a better coaching staff than Houston. I like Romeo. I'm not too big of a Billy O'Brien person, but Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier, and the other guys, man, Bills got a good coaching staff, man. They got an awesome coaching staff, man. And the stuff that Leslie Frazier is doing with their defense over there in Buffalo, man. I mean, you just got to tip your hat at them guys, man. But reason why I'm picking the Bills to win is because a strong defense in the running game, man. That's the recipe for winning playoff games sometimes, a lot of times. And me being a Baltimore Ravens fan, I know more than anybody that a strong defense and a running game is a recipe that you can win with. It's a recipe you can win with. And I just feel like with the bad pass defense of Houston, man, they gonna give up a few holes, and Josh Allen might actually hit a couple of them passes. So I got the Bills winning this game, going into the next round. Playing who? We don't know yet because we gotta wait. So, just to run it back to y'all again, man. The keys to this game to me, while I checked out everything and watched everything, Tre'Davious White versus Nuke Hobson. The Bills passing game versus Houston pass defense. Both defenses got to stop the run, but I'm leaning more towards Houston got to stop Buffalo run because that's more of their game plan. Pressure the QBs. Like I said, when Washington sacked 3 or more times, they lost 5 of them 6 games. And Josh Allen, when he's pressured a lot, he just make mistakes. J.J. Watt coming back, that's a big plus. Will Fuller play for Houston? Because, they're a different team with Will Fuller. And that's about it, man. That's all I really pretty much was able to jot down and just think about this game. So, Bills fans, Texas fans, y'all drop down below. Let me know how y'all feel about it, how y'all feel about the game. Do y'all feel like y'all gonna win? Do you feel like I'm wrong about your team? Because at the same time, I follow all NFL teams, but I don't follow all NFL teams like I follow the Ravens. Like I know, stars to practice squad with the Baltimore Ravens, so it's a little bit different. I'm a little bit more detailed, and teams that's in the AFC North. So y'all just let me know what's up, man. Y'all drop in the comment section. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page. Y'all hit me up on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Y'all hit me up on Facebook, what's the B word. Hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. Hey, one time, man, shout out to my guy Raining Ravens. Another YouTuber, man. He do a good job. I just found him and checked out his videos, man. He subscribed me back and showed me some love, man. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that guy right there, man. Like I said before, man, Ravens, man, we got the best YouTube team in the world, man. We really do. But anyway, man, y'all take care of y'allself. And I see y'all tomorrow when I'm coming with the NFC preview. So, Flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. And I'm out.